Hi everyone, it's Cathy McMorris Rodgers from Eastern Washington. Thank you to everyone who helped put together today's event. I am sorry I couldn't be with you. I really wanted to be there, but I'm grateful for the opportunity to share a few words virtually. I'd also like to thank my friend and colleague, Representative Chris Smith, for his amazing work advocating for human rights in Vietnam. He's been a true leader on this issue. America was founded on the fundamental principles of individual liberty and that all are created equal. As late President Reagan once said, freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction. We see this sad truth in nations around the world. So many live under the dark shadow of oppression. They are captive nations. Time and time again, we watch as so-called leaders manage to sabotage their once vibrant and prosperous nations with their socialist policies, corruption, and authoritarian rule. Instead of creating a better world, these governments have created refugee crises, with millions fleeing human rights abuses and religious persecution. Many of you in this room know how important this fight for freedom and against socialism and communism is, especially to those in Vietnam still fighting to overcome this dark reality. In the United States, religious freedom is fundamental to who we are. Nothing stands in the way of our individual rights to practice our own beliefs. Sadly, this is only a dream for many. Religious persecution continues to course through the blood of tyrants willing to control the way people think. Because a free-thinking people is the greatest threat a ruler faces. China is the perfect example of this. The Chinese Communist Party continues to be an oppressive threat to the religious freedom of the Vietnamese people, and they are a proven adversary of freedom and security around the world. As Americans, we cannot sit silently by and forget about the people who are fighting for the rights we hold dear. Instead, we must stand with the oppressed and work together to win the hearts and minds of their oppressors. By standing up to those who commit atrocities, we can change the course of history and improve the lives of millions. America is the greatest experiment in self-governance the world has ever known. We as Americans must stand in solidarity with the people in Vietnam who long for the freedom we often take for granted. We must also do more to ensure that these regimes do not have the financial capacity to keep oppressing their people. And we must encourage our allies to apply the same pressure. Thank you again for the opportunity to speak. I thank you for all that you do to protect freedom in Vietnam and around the world. Freedom is what makes America so unique, and we must never stop supporting those striving to secure it for themselves. God bless.